At the end of last year, I was randomly messaged on Facebook by a local newspaper writer and ended up in my local paper, as well as the Des Moines Register, which is one of the largest publications in Iowa. So this random opportunity, you better believe I recorded that. This is an absolute mess. And just gave my reaction and what something like this means to me. Let's get into it.
2 days ago, I got an email from the local newspaper here in Ames, and they wanted to interview me. I said, sure, why not? They said, all right, you got availability in the next 1 to 2 days, and where do you want us to come, your workplace? And I said, well, this is what I got for a workplace right now. Let's just do this. So I got some cleaning up to do. Probably the most important part is that I'm at least showered, so let's do that. All right, I'm all showered and fitted up as best as possible. Got them Lulu commissions on, got them white sneaks, little crew neck. Feeling good about it. I just gotta clean my room. This is an absolute mess. I used to be a massive room guy. Spick and span, everything looks good. But I just didn't have much to do back then. Now that I feel like I have to be places and do things, I care less about how my room looks at some point. Now this is an absolute no excusable disaster we got going here, but I'll let things, like, everything's usually clean, but I'll definitely let things get disorganized, if that makes sense. And am I wrong for saying I wanted to do this in my room? Is that my bad? I just feel like it doesn't get more Isaac Jarnagin. And this little background right here, I feel like just doesn't happen. Well, we did clean up a little bit here. Stuff's off the floor for the most part. You got Christmas gifts over there. Shoes organized-ish. I'm thinking this is the photo background. We'll probably hit them with a Alexa bedroom lighting green. Yup, I'm feeling that. And then we'll hit them with a little light. And that'll be a decent look. I might make it a little more orange and pull it closer to me, but I'm trying to hook them up here, you know? Give them the Isaac Jarnagin special. I have a coffee with another business owner here in town I'm excited about, but definitely interesting timing with having people over right after. These are always the weirdest days. So I'm headed to coffee right now, meeting up with my friend B. He's way further along in this journey than I am, so it's always good to touch base with him and chat it up, get a more experienced perspective, get my perspective, share it. Good stuff comes out of that, but these days in general are just always weird, and why I say that is we got 4 to 5 in-person things in one day, none of them production related. This is all just talking and learning and growing, which is super exciting. The weird thing is, though, you go weeks, months, years without any day like this, you know what I mean? You're just, in my perspective, you know, editing, making random videos, posting them, calling with other smaller creators, and just kind of scheming and dreaming, as they say. They don't say that, but it's super cool to have a day of not even like there's gonna be anything that happens from this day. There might not be, and that's okay, but just a day of opportunity, you know. Having a newspaper of a town of 60,000 reach out to you about, you know, intrigued in all this digital stuff you do and what you're up to, and them not really even knowing what I'm doing, and being on this people to look out for list kind of a thing. Don't know much about it, but I think that's really cool. Also just being able to have conversations with community members, you know. When I moved to this community 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about it. I was just here for college, so it's good to actually have people to connect with, grow with, and love on. I mean, it's really fun. Just got back from my coffee and took some time to clear a pathway from the kitchen to my room way over here. I do live in a house with 4 other young men. Some of these men are cleaner than others. I pride myself being in the middle of the pack, but all cleared up. They'll be here in 20 minutes. Yeah, another meeting after. Like I said, it's just one of those days that you just don't even know what's happening. Showing up. So you show up, things happen. Let's get my new candle going here. Look at this beautiful thing. Yeah, you want to move more toward?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's Darker
Because
screen?
white is totally.
Yeah, white's bad. Yeah, I agree. Let's do a project page. So random, but cool. Also good news. One of my buddies just signed a lease for an office, which is huge. I haven't even personally in my journey, I'm not too close to that yet, but and it's cool to see people our age around doing crazy stuff like that. Got a meeting coming up here in 2 hours, so excited for that. But just a crazy day. We'll see when this thing gets posted. 92,000 minutes. 93,000 is wild. Look at that front page. It's been a few weeks since the behind the scenes of them in here talking with me, but beginning of the year it got published to the web. It actually got published on the Ames Tribune and Des Moines Register. Des Moines Register is the biggest publication in Iowa, which is kind of fire. And then on January 5th it came out in the paper. And look at that. Most of the time working on my stuff since the age of 16, there's absolutely zero recognition unless you do something really notable. So it was super cool in the middle of nowhere. I got this opportunity and got to feel a cool feeling like being on a newspaper. I'm not sure what the actual utility will be of, maybe some random opportunity will come in. But at the end of the day, that's not an expectation, and this is just more of a celebration that's fun. So super cool. I had them send me a ton of copies. So I can give it to, first person I think of is my Grammy. Give one to my Grammy. I can give one to my parents, my brother, and whoever else wants one. We are at the start of a long journey, but stuff like this makes me feel stoked, hopeful, and excited. And I just know there was someone out there, I don't know if it was in this organization or not, but that hooked me up as I'm still super small, and they made me sound really nice and successful. I'd say I'm still pretty early on, so someone was in there and knew about me and hooked me up, and I don't know who it is. So thank you to whoever that was. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's the newspaper experience right there. Just wanted to show my thoughts about it. And the question everyone's wondering, Grammy did get her paper. I lost brownie points though because I didn't hand deliver it. But yeah,